Good morning, Planet Internet. Today I'm going to go back out and hit the streets door knocking. I'm going to go out for 200 doors. Turned out I did the math last night on what is the ROI for door knocking. And the verdict remains the same. 4,000 doors, I will get a bona fide listing. Not leads, I'll get hundreds of leads, maybe. But 4,000 doors, I'll get a listing from door knocking. So I got to carb up because door knocking is a workout. It is not just for pansies. Tuesday, Where is that avocado? I know I threw an avocado in here. Yep. So the question is, how do you get motivated to door knock? Well, it's a lot easier when you don't have income, and even easier when you see a light way at the end of the tunnel. My light at the end of the tunnel is knowing that now I got to go another 4,000 doors without letting myself down on that target. It has been confirmed about 4 or 5 times already that 4,000 does it. So 4,000. If I told you it took you 100,000 sit-ups to get a 6-pack abs, would you do it? Here's what I encourage you. If you haven't already, you should be subscribed to my YouTube channel because I do broadcast live on the internet. I grab a second phone and put it in the palm of my hand and I take you with me to the doors until the battery dies on that second phone or until the screen turns black or unless the data connection is really bad. You know, there's a variety of reasons why I can't take you with me, but I will. YouTube, James Festini. Subscribe and hit the alert bell. You hit that bell, then you know I'm live. My daughter Jamie has asked for me to bring her soccer jersey. So I'm out and about with the mobile command center, taking her soccer jersey into school. Mission accomplished. Always be branded. Right when I walked in, they're like, "Oh, you're the real estate agent with the big van." I'm like, "It's a mobile real estate office." Really? Oh yeah, it's totally converted to be a office on wheels. Need any real estate today? No? All right, well, here's my daughter's soccer shirt. Have a great day, everybody. Let's go out and hit the streets. Ba-bam. Still not feeling it? I'm gonna go into the liquor store real quick and see if there's something in there that will help me feel it. Bang, bang. There it is. We are live on YouTube. Gonna go door knock with me. It is 11 o'clock. Gonna go till probably about 1 o'clock. I'm well nourished. I'm well caffeinated. What are the odds that those people are actually knocking? I think I'm done with round 1 of the door knocking session, but I'm starting to see some other agents' propaganda out here, and I'm thinking to myself, he's just leaving it on the ground, isn't he? You gotta knock on the door, people. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Just knock on the door. Don't leave your crap there. It's garbage. It's garbage unless you knock. Just got a really cool call from somebody out of New Mexico. Thanks, Mark, for reaching out. It's always cool when I get a call from someone who says, "Man, I've just found you. I'm totally inspired to go out and work." I'm like, well, let's do it, man. You ready to go? One-on-one, sign up. At least get in on some of these products. You want to go out there and make it easy on yourself. Do the hard work. I'm going to go pick up January right now. I got on the phones, made a couple of calls real quick. Then I'm going to get back in and sit on the phones for the rest of the day. For those of you guys who don't know, I do a lot of door knocking and a lot of cold calling to generate business. I'm going to launch my new listing hopefully tonight or tomorrow morning. Go to the office, make some copies for the flyers for the open house this weekend. Giving you guys my whole itinerary. And finally, I'm watching this fascinating documentary on a woman named Elizabeth Holmes. I'm completely out of it when it comes to the news and what's going on. But that woman who, well, if you don't know who she is, fascinating story. So I'm totally like wrapped around that story. If you don't know who Elizabeth Holmes is, you should watch the documentary on YouTube about that woman who totally scammed Silicon Valley. Crazy story.
Supervisor.
Hello, Danny. How are you? I finally, after 3 years of pounding this database, finally got my first come list me. Just out of, well, not really out of the blue, but I just dialed her number and it went to her son or whatever. But she called me and says, "James,
There was another agent competing, but you are a go-getter. You've been pretty persistent, and I'd like you to come out tomorrow and list our home tomorrow at 1 o'clock. I'm like, oh, bam!
Well, well, well. What an amazing day today of real estate. I set 2.5 appointments. How do you set 2.5 appointments? Well, the guy said, call me back Friday. 2 appointments. So I'm over at my neighbor's house because he's a cool little old man who reminds me of my father. So he calls me probably once a week for help or whatever. I miss my dad. Anyhow, nerd alert, guys. Something you might want to know. Tonight at 8:15 in California, there's the moon. There's the moon, the crescent moon. You're going to get to see the International Space Station travel across the face of the moon. And you're going to see a tiny little speck. So maybe we'll get it on camera. But don't forget, like 25 minutes, International Space Station flies across the moon from California. Or I guess maybe, I don't know. You tell me if you see it. Well, vlog, we're all looking up at the moon. Can you see it? Neither can I. All right, we were actually looking at the moon, but it's actually over there. You can actually see it.
I came from the right, Jim. I came all the way over the moon.
So you could totally see it now. Not the best camera, but yeah, you could clearly see it cruising across the sky. That's so rad.
Yeah, I watched it cross the sky,
Yeah.
but I wasn't sure. Like that.
Yeah, that's definitely. You can still see it very, very tiny. Oh no, it's gone. Never mind. That was cool. It actually, I was expecting to see a tiny little speck. That was like a very large star cruising the sky.